Hi guys, welcome back to the next video. In this video, we are going to install our Centos as part of the installation process. Now, do make sure that you have installed your VMware Workstation player. Now, what you see on the system is the VMware Workstation Pro, but you don't have to worry about this because you will have a similar option in your VMware Workstation player as well. All you have to do is click on create a new machine, and this is going to create a new virtual machine for you. And here you can use the option typical. Click on next. Now do browse and then go to the location where you have downloaded your CentOS Stream 9. So I have kept it on this folder, so it's already mounted there. So just click on this browse button and then go to that ISO location where you have downloaded the CentOS Stream 9 and double click on the ISO file. Once you have chosen the ISO file, it should be listed like this, and it will say that it is using easy install, but it wouldn't work. So anyways, just click on next. So this is part of the easy installation procedure, but it's not working. So just give something over here to proceed further. So as this is WLS, I'm going to give WLS user. Username is WLS, password is WLS, and confirm password is WLS. Keep it very simple so that it's easy for us to work with. Now here the virtual machine name and the location of it. So please do customize, create in a directory where you have at least 150 GB of space available, in your hard disk drive. So 150 GB because you're going to give 100 GB for this particular drive. And then in the future, if you are creating more drives, so 50 GB will go for this one. And if you're creating another server, that's going to have 50 GB more. Though it will not be using the 50 GB immediately as you install this virtual machine, but it will eventually consume it when we make progression in our training. So I'm going to pause this video and choose the directory and unpause it once it completes. I've chosen this folder for me. So the folder is going to be in this directory, and the name of the folder, you can create a folder here. So that'll be option when you browse it itself, there'll be option there. You can click on create a new virtual machine. Sorry, create a new folder and in which you can give CentOS 9 WLS-host1. So here also I'm going to give the same virtual machine name, CentOS 9 WLS-host1. That's going to be my host name of this machine. So click on next. Here you can give 30 to 50 GB space, depends on what you're going to use. I would recommend you to give 50 GB of a space because you don't have to extend it later point of time. So click on the next option, leave it as split virtual machine into multiple disks, which is very good for your performance. Now click on customize hardware before you click on finish. This is where we change our hardware specification, give about 4 GB of memory. And in terms of processor, give about 2 processor and 2 as a cores for processor. So this, you need to make sure you have enough space on your system in terms of RAM and CPU. I am running an i5 system with the processor i5 and with 24 GB of RAM. So it's good for me to assign such a space. So it depends on your situation, what kind of a space you're going to assign or what is available, that you need to check it out before you go ahead and assign this space. So click on close and click on finish. So this will automatically start virtual machine with the boot disk inside the ISO file which you have given, right? So that will be mounting as a boot disk for you guys. So I'm just closing all the other windows which is not needed. So this is going to take some time to bring up your Anaconda, which is basically your boot drive for your installation. So this is going to take some time. So wherever it consumes time, I will pause the video and pause it. So just remember that. All right, as you can see, we are back with the welcome screen. Here we are choosing the language as English, and you can choose your location, either if you're from India, United Kingdom, or from United States. or from Australia, Canada, Denmark, English. I mean, just choose whichever you want. Just click on continue once it is completing. Once it is chosen. Now, there are certain things which you should do exactly like I do it. So just bear with me. So there's not much changes over here. You're gonna choose your date and time based on the location of yours and the keyboard style. Installation source as well as the software selection, there's not much difference. If you want extra software, we can install it later. The next thing is the system. In this, obviously, there's some exclamatory which needs some attention. So let's click on this. Now we want the auto configuration to happen. So select this disk drive. Now you can see that no selected disk, right? Again, select this. Okay, you will see a tick mark. Once you have selected this tick mark, you will see automatic is already selected. Just click on done. That's it. So you can see that it will say automatic partition selected. This is your this is your go sign. So when you see this, we are good here. Now go to kdump and disable this kdump because we don't need kernel crashing dump mechanism to be enabled because it's a virtual machine and it's not a production one, so you can ignore that. In terms of your network and hostname configuration, you can see the network is assigning to this particular IP address 140. 10.0.15.140 is the IP address over here, and the host name for this is going to be WLS7 host 1. So this is basically the host name which we are planning to give. And if you are cloning this machine for creating host 2, we can also change that to host 2 and keep this as host 1. Yeah, so that's basically it. It didn't forget anything. So that's the one. In terms of security profile here, disable the security profile and click on save. And once that is completed, then good stuff. We are done with that. In terms of root password, here you have the root password. So just give root password as WLS. Keep it very simple. Please don't forget your root password. It's very important, or else you need to go to the safe mode and recover it. That's a drama again, and that's going to take a lot of time. So keep it all password simple and enable this SSH root so that we can directly log into root user from your SSH client, which is MobaXDump. But even though we're not going to use it, but just have that enabled just in case. So as you're using a weak password, you have to press done twice. So click on twice one more time. Create a user here. WLS is the user. The full name you can give WLS, that doesn't matter. Give this as WLS as well. Give this as WLS as well. So make this user administrator. This option will allow user to run sudo command. So instead of we going and manually editing the sudo command, so just select this option, click on done. Again, done twice because you're using a weak password. Click on begin installation to begin your installation of the Centos 9. Now this may take about 20 to 30 minutes, varies upon the speed of your system and speed of your processing capability. So I will pause the video and post it once completed. The installation has been completed. It took about 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes, I guess, to get it completed. Just click on this to reboot your system. Now this CD drive will not be in the boot mode right now, so which means that your operating system will start up, and it would start listening to one IP address so that you can use your MobaXDump to connect to it. I'll tell you in detail once the system gets restarted how to use MobaXDump to connect to your server which you just created on the next video. So on the next video we will do the basic setup for your Linux bit, and then we will then start copying the WebLogic and Java into the server, and we will start the installation from there on. Thank you again for your patience. I will see you on the next video.